Hi, this is Rick from Rick's Armored Models, giving you an update on the Panther command tank and giving you a few heads up of what I came across and see what you think. And it's a real interesting tank. It's just been a lot of fun. A few things to change, but any modeler wants to put their name on it by changing some stuff around, so it's no big deal. So here we go. Okay, so this is the HobbyBoss Beauftragungswagen Ausführung 5A artillery command tank with a Panther chassis. This has been a really fun build. This is one you want to get for your collection, I would think. And stay tuned. I got more for you coming right now. Okay, so I wanted to show you this. This is the Octopus modeling jig. You need to screw a hole from the bottom and put a nut in there and secure it. And then from below, you put the screw up and adjust it on that knob down below. And you have a perfect platform for your model to lay on. And this has been real joy to use for the building process, and later I've used it twice for other tanks on the painting process. And they have 3 different configurations. This is one that exposes the lower hull for the wheels and stuff. It's the best way to do it, I think. You just have to drill that hole, and you can adjust it on the bottom, on the sides. You can tilt it, and it makes things work so well. I can't wait to put the tools on the side. I'm going to wait till I glue the upper and lower hulls before I put small pieces on, but this has been a real joy. It's something you want to take a look at. Okay, so just some minor changes to the turret. The kit didn't allow for the lifting hooks on the top, so I hand drilled them. And sorry for the camera angle there. And then I'll show you later how I installed the lifting hooks. And I put a grab bar on the back. None of that's supplied in the kit. I put a metal barrel on, and I think it really gives it a good look. And a metal machine gun, if you see that right beside it. And it's coming together really good. This is a really nice kit. It's an easy build. It's a fun build. And I just need some texture on the side turret. And but if you finish up the build, then I'll be painting before you know it, and I can't wait to present more to you. I hope you enjoy this kit. Okay, so after drilling some holes on the turret, as I explained earlier, the kit didn't have any pre-drilled holes for the lifting clamps that were used to maintenance the turret. They would take this completely off, and that wasn't offered by the kit. It's an easy fix. And I decided to, when I drilled the holes, just to put some copper loops in there, and I think it looks a lot better. I also have the metal barrel, came from a Chinese company. The muzzle brake came from RB Model. I wasn't anticipating a metal barrel coming out with this tank, so it just came out a month ago. So I ordered the RB Model. And this barrel from the Chinese company, it looks exactly like the plastic part that you get from the kit. So that long piece right there is also in metal and just slides right in. So much better when the barrel meant for the opening goes right in and it's nice and smooth. So that's perfect. So I've got all this done. The turret is done. I've got the handles for the hatch, the front hatches, done and in place. And also for the rear deck. So I did some basic upgrades. No big deal in this world. But it's a lot of fun. It's my funnest part of the whole modeling business with tanks, is to just give them a little bit more realism and hardiness, because you use the plastic pieces, which is nothing wrong with that. If you're modeling and you do that, that's fine. I just like to handle my models afterwards, kind of admire my work, or I wish I'd done something different kind of thing. I'll bring it down from the shelf and just start taking a look at it. So that's where I am with that. And also I've got the wheels done and just a couple screws left. And I will be making some decisions on paint. I'm going to be doing the lower hull first with the bogies, get all these done with the base coat. And I always like to do these separately. I know some modelers do it where they glue them on there and then paint it. To me, it's a lot more work. Some people think it's easier. I don't. So I'm going to paint those separately and then put them on. So that's why I'm doing the lower hole first before I put on the two halves. And this Octopus jig that I got about a month ago has really made things a lot easier. It holds it in place through a screw, through the lower hole on a nut that you place in there. And it's a dream. Working it with the building process, and I've done it with the painting process with a couple other tanks too. And it works very well. They are expensive. They're $60, at least where I got it from on eBay. It's out of Beirut, Lebanon. I don't know if they're still in business now with what's going on worldwide. It was $60 for the product and $30 for shipping. So 1/3 of the price is shipping. And that was a tough call for me, but I decided to pull the trigger on it. And I'm glad I did. It just, I wish I had paid less for it, that's all. But it's a very good, you'll see this on Night Shift. And he's the one that introduced it to me when I watched one of his videos. And I really wanted to try it for a long time. And finally made the decision to pull the trigger on it. So I'm glad I did. Not something you have to do, but if you want to, this is a very good way to improve your modeling, building process, and painting. Mostly painting, but holding this in place to be able to glue things that's a little bit higher from the table itself really helps, and I think you'll like it too and enjoy it. So it's up to you, but I really like it. So let's get on to the next thing. Okay, that's it. Hope you like this presentation of the Berufstunwagen Ausführung 5A. It's my best pronunciation. I had to ask Rock on X. Anyway, I want you to enjoy 17 seconds of our cat Tigger mad dogging a stray that's trying to eat some of her food outside. I think you'll enjoy it. This is caught on a Ring camera. Thanks. Bye-bye.